YouTube recommended to me a pretty old DVD special feature. Now, we've talked on here before about how much we love special features, but something that I forget about sometimes is like they were much more special when they weren't re-uploaded to YouTube. Right now you can find any old special feature that was, some obscure special feature that was on some obscure DVD or some obscure release of a popular movie or something. You can find them on YouTube. But back then it was like, oh wow, I haven't watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Show since I was a kid. And they're going to release the whole series on DVD. They'd find the surviving members of the cast or something, and they would throw together a little documentary about it. And there's this release of the Mario Brothers Super Show where they did an interview with Captain Lou Albano. And he, at modern day or something, whenever it was released, probably in like 2002 or 3. And he looks a little worse for wear, but he's excited to talk about Mario. And he talks at first, it's a little interesting. He talks about how he had been approached to do it and he was going to be required to shave his beard and just leave the mustache. And he refused.
And I didn't want to shave it off. I mean, I was used to the wrestling with a rubber band in my beard and this and that. The guy looked at me and said, you can't go with that.
And that Regis Philbin, of all the people, Regis Philbin, who was a good friend of his, convinced him to do it. He's like, and it was a great deal of fun to play Mario, And he goes, it just caught me by surprise. They're like, Mario, he's a big slob that doesn't do anything right, but at the end of the day, he's Super Mario.
Yeah, that's how I think of Mario, big slob.
I don't think Nintendo of America shares your Mario's the big slob who does everything wrong.
Big Mario fan, by the way.
Mario was a great guy. He was carrying, like a guy off the street, the big slob that did everything wrong, but still Super Mario.
Yeah, I think he was, because they did like a sitcom segment. They were describing, right. I think he thought he was describing Fred Flintstone or Archie Bunker or, whatever. That's not who Mario is, I don't think.
Well, fuck you, Luigi.
Fuck you, Luigi.
You have a little piece of spaghetti on your overalls.
Luigi. I don't think anybody looked at that pixel art and was like, look at that big slob who doesn't do anything right. Can't get one thing right. Oh, unless you were dying all the time in 1-1, and then he is a fucking big slob that can't do anything right. What is that sound effect, by the way?
That's the life. That's the life coming out of him.
Yeah, because in one frame of animation, he goes from like I'm a big slob that doesn't do anything right.
Mario was a great guy. He was carrying, like a guy off the street, the big slob that did everything wrong, but still Super Mario.
Subscribe to Red Cow Entertainment on Patreon for full episodes every other week.